Mic on.
What's up? My bad. I forgot I was using my headset microphone for this. Um, Today is the 18th of April. 4:46 in the morning. To be fair, I went to bed at 11. I woke up like an hour ago and I couldn't fall back asleep, so that's what I'm doing. Today is the fun music making video. Um, I've unfortunately tried this twice before with these two. I didn't say a fucking word when I was making music. So this time I'm gonna really try and think and be like entertaining. I say entertaining. I know it's like I don't know why you guys watch these videos, but I want to actually like say words. Cuz also the last video was an hour and it was just me making music. There wasn't any fun commentary. There wasn't me. It was me like speaking to myself like I'm fucking Gollum trying to make the music. Also wasn't the biggest fan of that piece anyways, so I tried to make a big, grand piece, and it didn't work. It was not good. It was terrible. I think the first half was good, but then it all kind of derailed, and the sound was gross and not something that I really enjoyed. So I'm just gonna make something mellow, because who doesn't love mellow? Just to sort of mimic the way I've been thinking recently, but also um, just allow me to not think that heavily about making music. I'm trying to think. I'm gonna title this video, Am I Creative Enough? Yeah. Because I'm probably just gonna talk about. I've talked a little bit about my like creative processes. I do have a problem of I just kind of brute force everything that I do. I don't really take into account like the correct way to do things. I just kind of go for it, and then I get angry with myself when it doesn't work, and I'm like, that's fucking stupid. Why am I doing that to myself? So I'm gonna try and not do that. I'm gonna try, especially as of lately, especially when it's summer. I am going to spend a lot of my time just breathing, thinking, um, fully kind of realizing what I am capable of when it comes to creative ways, and actually doing it like correctly. Sadly, I'm not just a freaking fart knocker, just wasting my time doing nothing, and actually trying to like prove myself. Yeah, this is fine. Trombone. Because, I mean, as I've stated, with Ye Old Fears and such of leaving, they've specifically, as of lately, they've gotten lesser, which I am happy about. And it's not because I don't care as much, but it's because I've realized how absurd I was thinking. I realized how just kind of unfair that was to anything going on, especially to myself. And I've learned. It only took like 3 weeks and me talking about it a million times over with friends and on fucking YouTube videos, but oh well. What key signature do I want? Doink. My goal with this piece is gonna be like 4, no, 3 minutes. Yeah, it'll be easy since it's slow. So I think because like yeah, that's 136 just on this end of the second page. So if I can just fill all of this out with something pretty. But I don't have any talking points for this video, which might be a problem. Because typically I have like a random like notes outline that has like 3 things that I talk about, but I also ramble anyways, so I think it's fine. Um, that'd be just sort of random sound, like okay, whatever. Something's going on at fucking 5 a.m. I will... I don't even know what to start with, bruh. That's not gonna sound good. Interesting. Sure. My bad. That was a random bout of, again, trying to speak about some things. I was gonna not use French horn in this, but it's too pretty not to. I do kind of default to it, but like, French horn's beautiful. And so are the players. Keegan. Bow, just a photo, just to throw it to your face. Oh, I have so many. I don't know which one I'm gonna use. Oh well. Back to like creative processes and stuff, if that was the last thing I was talking about. Might be. I think I talked about this in another video, but I throw myself into kind of everything I create. It is the easiest way I've figured out to kind of handle my emotions. Not handle, but I haven't had good ways of processing emotions throughout my life. No fault to like my family or anything. It's just, I don't know. I don't know what it was. My family's always been very open. Like, if you need help, if you want to talk, please come to us. Please do anything. But I've just never... I don't think anybody finds it immediately easy to talk about stuff going on, especially difficult topics. And so, music, especially early on, because I've been making music for, like, 2 years now? Maybe over. I'm not sure. It's just a super easy way, at least for me, just kind of get stuff out there. The tone of the music and whatever's going on. Obviously not always. Sometimes I just get bored and I throw shit on a paper and I'm like, oh, that sounds cool. Whoa. But it's the way I processed. I used it recently because I was trying to write a love theme, but I've realized that I've never being in a relationship, I don't think I actually can confidently make a love theme, especially not the way that I think it should sound. So I literally just made what I thought a love theme would sound like, and like what my perception of love actually is from like the outside world and like other music that exists, and just kind of made my own little conglomerate. But I've always just used it to open my mind. No. That sounds weird. Anyways, because even like this, what I'm writing right now, it's not completely just out of the blue. Anytime I write music, I kind of I don't fully realize it, but I might be good at writing music, and like I have actually like good creative ways when it comes to doing this stuff. Because I was writing music recently I was making like a little test music because one of my sister's friends, I'll call them my friends, my buds, acquaintances, but they want me to write music for their wedding. Whoa. And Jaden got angry with me, might be, because I was talking about how I was just talking about how I was like struggling to write stuff, and I was just kind of like, literally in the moments of being like, I'm struggling to make stuff right now, especially like being creative is kind of difficult. Then I showed him that, and I was like, yeah, I kind of made it the same day that like my sister told me, and he was like, man, fuck you. He was like, what? I was like, my bad. I want to open that love theme I was talking about because I actually do like it. Open other. Love. Huh. Love theme. I think that's the right one. No. Whoa. This is an old one. You can see because I didn't know how to do dynamics. What the was it? Oh. I made this for Oh the Tragedy. Crazy that as a tuba player, I was doing that shit. What the hell was I writing like this for? Okay, so that's not right. Is it love theme? It should be. Love. That is not it. Oh. I'm an idiot. Is this actually, that might not be it. No. Is it? I don't remember. I need a better naming system. I'm sorry. Oh no, this is. Yeah. So I'm just gonna play this. I don't remember how long this is. But this is a piece I do like. It's so simple. Sometimes I've realized my best pieces come from using very minimal items. Because it actually forces me to be like, what sounds good and how can I make this fuller than just having more? Like, dude. I love everything about this. Because again, like, this. It's not, like, whatever you want to think it is, that's cool. But this is my perception of love when it comes to actually thinking about it. It is, I have this in 3 sections throughout the whole piece. But I talked about it in last video? No. One of them. Again, I'm going to not remember a single fucking thing about my videos. With the Mandy love theme, is it doesn't have to be crazy grand or any of that stuff. And so, when it comes for me to actually write music for when I want to finish this or write like a new love theme, it's not going to be that large of a sound, but it'll be very personal. Because I still, this is for Torn. It's so beautiful. I'm tooting my own horn. My bad. But it's all just so beautiful. So this is kind of the sound I'm going for with the piece I want to make right now, but just not completely. I want a more kind of calm and almost like, not ethereal, I guess kind of. I want a very like open expanse kind of sound is what I'm writing right now, if that makes sense. Again, I just love this shit. I'm just gonna let this play. I'll explain after. To be easier. Maybe I'll put random photos throughout. Just have them keep popping up. This is a moment of like, I feel, Um, I always, I mean, as a creative, you are gonna doubt yourself. You are going to not fully think that what you are doing is that great, or you're gonna think that there's always something you can do better. But I've gotten way better. It has taken me a handful of years to fully be able to realize it in my head. But I might be good at writing music. It's, I don't take it for granted, but I simplify it in my head of, I am making stuff like this when I am bored, just sitting around doing nothing. Completely of my own fruition, just because I'm like, damn, I could really be doing something cool right now. I could be making music right now. And I haven't fully realized that this is not a normal thing that everybody could do. I feel like they can, and they just haven't unlocked it, but also, some people don't got musical ears, bro. They don't got intonation. They don't got shit. Some people, holy fart, bruh. But I mean, I do, as of lately, I feel like I've said that a lot. I do understand now that I do. Oh no, weapon. Oh wait, no, I'm stupid. Bow. Bow. I do understand that I have a gift when it comes to music making, and I have a better ear than I once gave myself credit for, especially for just being able to make stuff up randomly. That's a long-winded answer. But yeah, that's the sound I want. I want a very... If you've ever seen those videos of, like, the dude playing soprano saxophone on TikTok or something, like, and he's playing in, like, a parking garage with, like, all those people sitting around him, those videos are so insanely beautiful. Because, I mean, his playing, especially, like, the reverb in those situations, pro. It is live music, especially, like, when you can feel... That's my biggest thing when it comes to music. You need to feel what's actually being said or being played. Because when you don't have that feeling, you're making nothing. That's why I have an aversion to a good chunk of, like, mainstream pop music. Because it's not bad. Objectively, it's not bad. But there's nothing, like, to grasp onto. There's nothing, like, there. If you're smelling what I'm stepping in. There's nothing crazy to fully kind of adhere to when it comes to that stuff. Kind of forgot what this sounded like. That note was freaking me out. Okay, I can get along with that. There's always... It's so easy for me to talk about the other pieces I've made, just let them play. Actually, writing stuff is difficult. Like, writing while, like, trying to speak and, like, talk, I've realized. Which I feel like it should be easy, because I always talk to myself as I do it. But, as I said, I made a whole hour-long video, and I didn't say nothing important, bruh. But yeah, maybe that's why I'll just title this. No, it doesn't work. Creativity flows. Sure. Let's listen to this. No. Get the hell out of here. Because also, back to what I was talking about, of holding myself up to, like, crazy standards and stuff. Was I talking about that? I hope I was. I listen to my music, I'm like, oh, that could be better. The sound could be better. And I'm always listening to, like, movie scores and, like, DCI. I'm not allowing myself to fully I'm not allowing myself to understand what I'm making and that it's its own medium and that I don't have to have these crazy grand sounds and these crazy percussive moments throughout each piece. Because what I'm making is still fucking music. People would still love to play this. People would still absolutely go crazy to hear this, I hope. But I think it could always be better. I think it could always be more. And that's just unfortunate to think like that. Because I have also realized, I always said I never knew how to write percussion. I still really don't, even though it's just accenting and like highlighting rhythms and stuff, or just like large moments in pieces depending on what you're doing. But I think it's also because I was thinking in terms of like DCI. I was thinking in terms of like marching, and I needed like crazy percussion highlighting each and every moment, like full front ensemble, every fucking instrument, and that's not how that works at all. There's a lot of percussion in full like symphony pieces, but I'm also not writing symphonies. I don't think. I could do something better. Again, I'm like holding myself to the giant bar that I don't think anybody has like surpassed. So it's just stupid. I don't know what I'm doing when it comes to music. I just throw shit down. So I'm just gonna... Again, I just want to make something that sounds pretty. Okay, I thought that was a half note. Yep. Every time I try to write, my brain just fucking farts. It goes blank. Sorry, people. There might be cuts, or I don't know. Or this all makes sense, and I'm just like freaking out because my brain just like empties. It is also 5 a.m. So that might also just be leading to my madness right now. I do get to see my friends today. So I'm excited. I get to see my friends today. My mom's coming on Sunday to visiting. We're gonna buy snacks and just hang out. It's gonna be so nice. Because it's been like almost a month since it. No, it hasn't been that long. When did I come back? How long have I been back? Guys, we're going on a trip to Google. MTSU spring break. Academic calendar. Spring semester. Yeah, May 2nd. That's interesting. Okay. So March 9th. What the hell am I? 9th through 14th. That was spring break. I went back here because I don't have classes Fridays. You guys following along? I know this was supposed to be a music video. It's not gonna. This isn't gonna. It's gonna be weird. I'm just gonna be talking, doing things. I went back this weekend because that's our project I'm married with my brother. I went back this weekend because Zach went back home, or he went to basic training. Oh shit. So I've been back for 3 weeks and basically a month since I've seen everybody else in my family, because I went back Sunday night. So it will be a full month since I've actually seen my family, my mom in person and stuff. Okay. That's why I've been losing my mind. Okay, back to the music. To be fair, with this, I honestly might just write music and then just like voice over it and actually talk, because it might be easier. But who knows? I know I typically wait till the end of the video to answer the titles, but I think this one I'm just gonna have to force myself to speak. But am I creative enough? I don't know. I think I am. I would like to think that I am very creative. And that it will lead me to the path that I want to live, especially when it comes to filmmaking and everything, but unfortunately, creativity isn't all of it. There's a lot of other aspects that have to kind of fall into place. And so I don't know. I think I'm creative, but I don't know if I'm creative enough, which might be a bad way to think, but also I don't think it's a bad way to think, because it's not like I'm not degrading what I'm doing by saying that. I just think there's a lot for me to improve, as I think it goes for any creative person. There's so much to improve on. No matter how good that you can get, there's always something. And thinking that you're not creative enough, at a certain point, that gets to a problem. It depends on also the way that you're saying it. But I think if it's leading you down a path to just kind of make yourself better, then that's not really a problem. I think it works better than anything, to be honest. I think it's more functional for people to assume that there's something they could always work on. Besides from these egotistical bitches out here that are like, oh, I'm the best. I have cool TV show ideas. I hate you. I also just always feel like I turn into a film bro when I speak, and I know that I don't, but like, it's bad. There's certain just dialect and words that I hate using. Just because it just feels gross to say, to just speak like that. Because it's just not fun. Like, speak like a human being. And my ass is speaking like a freak. I don't know what I'm doing with this piece. Creativity flows. I think that's also one of the big reasons why I am leaving, is because I don't fit into like the college life, and like, especially not a film school kind of like style, I've realized. Because I'll always talk about at school in general, it doesn't work for me. I hate assignments. I hate stressing out about things when at the end of it all, if I did continue at MTSU, at the end of 4 years, what the fuck is a degree gonna actually tell about me? If all I'm working towards, because obviously college is way different than high school. It's not all you're working towards. There's so many things that allow you to exist within it, and like work around it. But in my head, the whole point of school is to get like a degree, and that's not useful for me right now. I need to actually be going out and doing things, which technically school would be helping with. It would be giving me more opportunities and everything. But the weight of assignments and grades and just school life would stop me from doing that. It stops, like, school and everything just kind of turns me miserable. And as of lately, I don't think I've been showing that. Well, the videos, yes. But I mean, like, person to person, especially in classes and stuff, I think it's been fine. And I felt good. But that's also because I know I'm at the end of it, and even though I am still doing assignments, excuse me, I don't have to do anything right now. If I really wanted to, it wouldn't be good, but like, I could hikey just sit in class and do nothing useful and just hang out with my friends and just fucking yap and do completely useless anything. If I have the hiccups right now, I swear to God, oh, I'll hit something. My bad. I hate the hiccups so fucking much. They are more than the bane of my existence. They truly, oh my god. I'm good though. That was just one. I don't know where that came from. Hiccups will make me fight something. Way too high. I don't know, my bad. But yeah, school wouldn't lead me down the path that I would want it to, that I thought it would. It's my adversary. It's not a complete, it's not the lifestyle that I thought it would be, which is probably my fault. But also, I don't think it's that crazy to have expectations, and when they're not met, then you're like, oh, okay, not for me then. Because, yeah, I talked about it in another video. A lot of these videos I'm going to repeat myself, but it's fine. I thought I was just going to be hands-on from the start. And I still. Without school, allows me to be more hands-on, because if I want to actually do something, I'm going to have to do it. And that's going to be fire as hell. Is that the right note? Sure. Yeah, whatever. This piece isn't turning out how I wanted it to. But that's fine. I didn't really expect it to. I didn't fully expect it to go well. I was just using this as another medium to kind of talk. How long is this? 34 minutes? I'm so sorry. Shit, maybe I don't want to scrap this. Okay, that was fire. That was actually dope as hell. That's sweet. Okay, I'm gonna be on something. The opening's weird. Also, I don't know if you guys expected, like, me talking about something useful, or me just writing music and talking about it. So that could also just be on me. If you guys just wanted a video of me making music and just talking about the music as I was doing it. But I wanted it to be more than that. But maybe I'll just do that. Because this is actually fire. I actually really like this. It just sounded cleaner than I expected that to be. What if that's all I did? Just like, oh, guys, look at that. I'm in music. Nah. Okay. I think I'm going to transition to that. Transition. Whoa. And now it's going to just be me talk about music while writing it. You guys got 30 minutes of me yapping about nothing. So it'd just be a long video. Okay. But now I can fully focus on this. I'll also try to talk about it a little bit, but I do like the sound of this. I thought this note would sound different. Also, high key kind of sounds like The fucking the Twilight song. What is it? I would die every day. Waiting for you. I don't know. That's just what that made me think of. What the hell am I trying to do with this piece? Creativity flows. I can just base off that name. That's what I do a lot. I'll put instruments on a page and then I'll just name it something and base it off of that. Actually. Will this work? Actually, yeah. Is that right? Yes. Sweet. I want Dutch Rose. Holy fart. 525. I want that to have a little more impact, but when I do this, bass trombone always fucks me up, bruh. Get the hell out of here. Freaking. Ah. I need more hit with it. Oh, look at that. Timpani. Sure. I don't fully know where I'm going to continue this to, but that's fine. I never know what I'm going to do. Also, maybe for repeating this a lot, I don't have to. I know I don't have to. I can just go back to where the section starts. I always go to the beginning, though, to make sure it fully fits. Because a lot of time, I will write stuff, and it fits in that section immediately after that, but it doesn't fit with the complete tone of the piece itself. So I'm like, okay, dude. That shit works. I like that. Can I just... Oh, no. Oh, that's wrong. Is it this? No. What the hell did I... Oh. I'm smart, guys. Tortilla blanket. Gone. I guess as I'm listening to this over and over, talking more about the creative... Okay, this might be a long-ass video. I'll try to cut stuff out. When it comes to writing, not music anymore, like script writing, it's completely normal. Again, it's completely unrealistic to be like, I want to be the prodigy if like a professor reads my script and they're like, oh my god, continue doing this, please. It always takes me 2 or 3 tries to get dialogue down. Most of the time. Because Power Rangers Outlaws, what I showed last time, I added a whole new section. I added, basically, because this ended, I'm grabbing this now, this is unrelated. I added a whole page. I filled all of this out. And it's for the better, because full 10-minute front sequence, I think it works well. But I can never, like, I think it might be me as a person also. I don't fully understand every interaction, and I feel as though there's a lot of moments where I know I personally become like too rash immediately, or like I accept something maybe too fast. So I always kind of try to balance that in my writing. And I did really shitty. I say shitty. I also wrote it at like 1 or 2 a.m. For the first draft of the opening scene. And so being able to get people's feedback on it and then sit down and actually kind of think about how these people would kind of react, how these people would interact. I just said that twice. I'm geeked. How these people would sit with each other in that space is nice. Because also, it doesn't make like me as a person understand stuff better, but it also kind of does when it comes to very specific like scenarios and situations. I don't know if I'm explaining myself well, but as I said, I'd use music and like scripts and writing and just creative stuff in general to open my mind and express everything, because it's way easier than just using my words to express stuff. Because I want to use the right language. I want to use the right words to get out what I'm feeling, but I can never do that perfectly. Never the first try. So it's always a battle with myself whenever I'm trying to get my point across with ye old family members or friends. Because as with most people, you like rethinking interactions of like, I could have said that better, I could have worded it better, or I could have said like something else so it made more sense. And it's not that bad, but as a interesting. Interesting. My bad. I got caught off guard by that. But it's always just a weird balance. Okay. So keep all the low brass down. I forgot what I was saying. I'm sorry. Again, this is gonna be a longer video. That sounds nice. I need to stop saying I need to stop using filler words. Not really. I just need to find better options to use ye old verbiage when I'm speaking. Because I do say a lot. Or but, or like, or. I completely forgot what I was talking about. I heard that note and I, like, my brain lost it. Interesting. I don't know if that sounds right. Hello. I like that. It's cute. I actually can't think. Holy shit. You see, I've trapped myself into a box now. Because when I can't think, I say and everything in my fucking mind just vanished into thin air. Oh. Ow! I'm gonna lose it. It's too early. It's 5:30. Holy shoot. Anyways, music is pretty. I like this. Maybe I'm just gonna switch to another top. I'm going to violently hit something in the next 10 minutes if I say that again. It is logistically disgusting how many times I say that in like one conscious thought. I'm just gonna pour malic acid down my throat next time I do that. Shrivel up when I think about saying that word. Because it's crazy. What I was gonna say is I'm just gonna move on to another topic that I don't really have one, but I could just make something I think actually this would sound pretty going up into Mezzo Piano. Oh. Yeah. You get a richer tone. I said richer, I don't even know if that's right. I think that would be quite pretty. I'm gonna do something wacky because I can't think of what to talk about, and I think it's cool. Moon verb. I've used this on one other thing. Did I use Shimmer Pad? I don't remember. Interesting. It's subtle. It's gone. It's there. I'll know it's there. But then also on the... I just said it again. Trumpet, I am going to use the Ethereal Wash because I don't know if it's loud enough, but there's also a lot of... Is that delay? I hope that is. Because I think it sounds pretty. I think it's nice. It adds more space. This is what I was talking about earlier of how I want the piece to sound. It adds more, like, gravitas. That's not the right word. What does that mean? That just means weight, right? Because it's gravity. Oh. Just a wee babe sitting in a forest. The shimmer there's nice. Just like chicken wang or chicken rang. Keegan. Aww. Niche joke. Niche, some might say. Not bad. I actually do like that. Oh. Oh. Sure. Scary. Why does this sound weird now, though? Oh my fuck, bruh, because I have it on D and I don't got it on C and C, bruh. Okay. Give me an idea. Yeah. Creativity is flowing right now. I feel like I can make this note harsher. I like it's more mysterious. Guys, I'm not actually creative. I just copy and paste all the music that I make. See, No, though. Interesting. I can't really think of nothing spectacular. That's what I was talking about. Like, I don't know why I'm expecting myself to make something like crazy grand when I've only done that like once with the Headless Suite. That's like a lot of brain power, but it's also needed to kind of just get that out of my system and fully create that piece. I don't know if you guys want to watch an hour of me. I feel like I've already made them a little yield long by doing like 20 to 30 minute videos each. So, again, this music making funny moments. I'll kill myself. No, wait. See, this is what I'm talking about. The Moonverb sounds really pretty when it's isolated. So I might honestly... I don't know if this is going to work the way that I want it to. But I think... Do I have shimmer? That's what I have in this. Yeah, shimmer cut. Okay. I'm just going to do it on both. And hope that the sound can come through the way that I need it to. Doing. Bow. Okay. This is what I'm talking about, though, of earlier when I was talking about, like, the dude playing in a parking garage or something, just letting it, like, echo out. It sounds so pretty. Like, reverb more than anything is incredible. I don't know if this is going to work that way that I want this to. So I want this to like ring out as if it is in a cathedral. So I want it to be to like direct. Then on this. Sure. Because I want to have it isolated though, because I like the sound of it, but... Again, this is going to be like, sorry for a long video, but... You guys can watch it in parts. I won't be hurt. Just gonna sound... Hold on. Because then I can actually... Okay. Interesting. So I'm trying to get this to work the way that I need it to. That's nice. Maybe I'll just end in like a crazy giant like French horn solo. Keegan. Okay. You can just slam a photo across the screen of Keegan. I don't know where to find the Vine Boom sound effects, but I might add that if I feel so inclined. The sky is getting lighter as we speak. So, I hope you guys enjoy this video. I think this has been fun. I've just kind of repeated myself a bunch, but I do think it is... I think it's cool. I actually like this piece right now. I think this is pretty. I think it works. think it functions quite well. Couldn't I also... I'm just gonna be stupid for a second and just... get this out of here. Just a reverb like crazy. Cause this sounds actually way better than I thought it would. And now, because this allows the isolation, but then it's me. I felt isolated, and then I'm kind of singing my own tune, and people can gravitate or find that tune and join me and sing. I don't know. Why did I just get sad all of a sudden? I do kind of spend a lot of my time dwelling on unnecessary things. Who could have guessed? So when I do get a semblance of light at the end of the tunnel, which I love to call my friends, it is quite nice. This piece is for all of you guys, because as of lately I have kind of felt alone in its own sense. Again, I talked about this in another video. I'm sorry, I've said that so many times, but this is what I mean. I process emotions without even realizing it through just making stuff. But yeah, I have just felt alone. I have kind of isolated myself without really meaning to. And then when I'm out there, kind of feeling alone, singing my own tune, light appears in the darkness as my friends, as I'm moving along, and I realize that they're with me too. They start singing along, and I'm like, whoa, hey guys. I want to mess with this final note because it feels kind of lackluster almost. That sounds gross. I'm just gonna make a new whole note. This will probably be the end of the piece, so can get rid of at least this much. Just to not have the time dwell. Okay. Okay, I can work with this. Okay. Okay. It's not perfect, but like, let's take a listen to our piece, guys. Again, I'm hoping I can cut this down, but if you are watching, thank you, because this will probably be a longer video. Again, to all my friends out there, thank you for being my friends. Thank you for making me feel seen. I don't care if I say that a lot. That one, it's important to me. It truly does mean an insane amount. hope I return that feeling of making you guys feel seen. I actually am happy with this piece. I think the ending I can work it better, but I don't really care right now. I don't have the brain power. Because if I really feel so inclined, I could also probably take these and lower it to D, and it would work. I hope. That's actually really pretty. What the hell? C? Maybe that worked. That was way meaner than I wanted that to sound. It's also an A flat. I'm an idiot. Okay, that's interesting. Okay. Sure, man. It has to work. I keep just going lower. They go low, I go lower. But it's pretty. Whatever, bruh. I think this section's nice. That sounds so mean, though. I don't want that to sound mean. Okay. Should I even do a song recommendation for this one? Is that, like, useful? If it's just gonna... I don't know. Again, this video is gonna be a very different format than the other ones. So, I'll just preface that. But hey, pretty music. I'll throw this at the end of the video. Like just complete, no me talking or anything. You guys can just listen to this. And yeah, it's really all I got. It is now 6:06 a.m. I've been recording for an hour 20 exactly. Whoa. Would you look at that? Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed that. There's probably gonna be a lot of editing for me to do. A lot of photos of Keegan I'm gonna throw on the screen. Yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed that song recommendation. Actually, I'll do one anyways. because even though I just made a song, I think it'd actually be to keep it in theme. 16 by Rainbow Kitten Surprise. It is. Is that the song we want to do? For right now, yeah. Fire Song, like brand new, just came out like a week, maybe 2 weeks ago, and I found it just scrolling. So I didn't know I've listened to Rainbow Kitten Surprise before. They had a song called Holy War that I listened to because I saw it on an edit of Common Side Effects. It's actually a really good song. But yeah, Rainbow Kitten Surprise, 16, obviously, bam, photo in your face of the album cover. Have a good day, everybody, whenever you are watching this. Again, hope you enjoyed. It is going to be a weird video to watch. But yeah. What the bug?